Hola Taurus Sun, Aquarius Moons, welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you were meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year. I'm doing these in order of request of the comments. Be sure to post yours up. And while you're waiting for yours to get done, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we'll go over the traits of your Sun-Moon combination. I'll lay out the main cards, and we'll take a quick look at your 2020. The second portion of this reading will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of the cards with clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors, so let's get to your reading. So you all have a hard time making deep emotional ties with other people. That's probably because of your detached Aquarius Moon you have. You usually try to stay objective, detached, uninvolved, and sometimes you throw up a facade of like being different from other people and being very unique. You're very generous, you're very kind, you're very thoughtful. You often feel like you have a special purpose in life or a mission in life, and you are a very special soul. You're very determined, you're very strong, you're very sensual. You guys don't dream of things, you do them, okay? So you're like Nike, just do it, right? You're very good at communicating well with other people. You know yourselves very well, so you're very secure in regards to your internal workings and all of that. You would do very well in social sciences or anything in the scientific community. People with your combination usually tend to veer towards that career path or a career in politics, sociology, or psychology. You are a pretty mainstream and traditional person when it comes down to it, but you do see yourself as a little bit of a rebel. What else? Oh, finances and security are usually your number one thing that you're most conscious about. If you undertake something, you want to make sure there's enough money to make sure that the project can go through. You usually like to think that you are leaving, when you like pass on, that you've left a legacy to the human race and you've accomplished many things that people will talk about, or not talk about, but just, benefit from is a better way of putting that. You're very flexible and accepting when you have a romantic partner, even though you can be a little bit possessive. Okay, a little bit possessive. You're imaginative, you're very inventive, you're very determined, you're very confident. The only thing is when things don't go like you want them to go, you kind of blow up. So your temper goes off, you get very difficult, you explode, and a lot of times it's kind of seen as, whoa, where did that come from? Because it's usually uncalled for, even though you try to put forward an appearance of being in control and, under control most of the time. But like I said, if things don't go your way, you're going to blow up like a moe, okay? So let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, angels, abide, guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Taurus Sun, Aquarius Moons for the year 2020? Well, what do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Any messages that you have for their greater good would be greatly appreciated. Again, for Taurus Sun, Aquarius Moons, what do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages, please? What do you see January, February, March for Taurus Sun, Aquarius Moons? And if I mix those two up, I'm sorry. It's confusing. 144 readings, 144 signs. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in the upright for the period of January, February, March. Keep in mind, if this reading resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. My rates, my info are below. King of Cups in the upright for the period of April, May, June. July, August, September, we have the King of Wands. Sorry the video cut out. I was going to say, ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. And then the card that I pulled for July, August, September was the King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse for the period of October, November, December. So I feel like you start off the year with a bang. Something you want to do, it could be an idea, it's something you want to move forward with, and you want to move forward with it quickly. It could be a relationship or a project or whatever it kind of pertains to. The Knight of Wands is a card of action, and it's a card of action when it's something passionate, something that appeals to your passion, something you get excited about. The Knight of Wands charges full steam ahead and gets it done, okay? He's very enthusiastic. He's fearless. He acts first. Now, I will say, And he also has a very sexual and passionate sexual energy with him. So in regards to a romance, this could be something that's like a one-nighter. You know, you or somebody else is very excited about connecting with you, but not kind of on a permanent kind of thing, just kind of like, hey, let's have a lot of fun and let's call it a day. Be careful of being hasty during this period of time. If you are kind of moving forward with something, don't jump into something. Try to look before you leap, because the Knight of Wands, like I said, he kind of just throws fear entirely out of the window and just does what he wants to do. Okay, so you know, a measure of caution. You might want to exercise that in the period of January, February, March. April, May, June brings the King of Cups. Now, this could be somebody who you're connecting with. The King of Cups, to me, he's one of my favorites because he's somebody who has his crap together, okay? He's very mature. He's in control of his emotions. He can make a decision without his emotions getting the best of him, yet he can be sensitive to what other people are feeling. So this could be somebody... usually it can be somebody who's older, more mature, somebody who's a mentor to you, but this could also be somebody that you get into a relationship with, okay? It really is somebody ideal to get into a relationship with. He's seen as like the perfect partner out of the deck. So you could be connecting with somebody during this period of time. I really won't know until we kind of pull the clarifiers. Well, the other way that this could go is this could be you. You guys are working on, you know, your emotions and having better control of your emotions and not letting them get the best of you like a runaway train. So you could be trying to embody the King of Cups during this period of time from April, May, June. July, August, September, somebody's pissed off. I'm not going to say pissed off, but somebody's being kind of overbearing. They're pushing their agenda. They aren't being very nice about it. They don't want to listen to what anybody else has to say. They're making other people feel not so good. Because the King of Wands in reverse can be somebody who just doesn't listen. And sometimes they're in a position of leadership and they're not a very good leader because of this. They're just kind of like, it's my way or the highway. You know, this is how this is going to be. Again, this could be a person that's influencing you, or this could be a way that you're acting during this period of time. October, November, December, and I'm not really hyped about this reading because it's choppy. And I like to give people a little bit more in the general reading, and it'll probably pull together in the Vimeo, but I like people to get a sense or a better taste of it prior to, but I'm gonna say it's choppy right now. I'm just getting like snapshots of things. So if it's not connecting, you know, it is what it is, and I just have to kind of say what it is. Six of Swords for October, November, December has you kind of going back to something. The Six of Swords is, you know, there's problems in your past and you don't feel like they got resolved like they should have. So you go back in an effort to resolve them. It's really having a difficulty kind of moving on to something better, or refusal to kind of move on to something better. You just keep on going back to something you previously know and trying to fix something. They can't be fixed. And something that should be left in the past. So, and usually moving forward involves some sort of change. You're being resistant to that. You're kind of, there's some sort of baggage that you're dealing with. Instead of kind of moving forward to a much better place, you're preferring to do this. So just make sure you don't get held up in the end of the year in regards to that. So if this happens to resonate, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. We can set that up. And or click on the Vimeo link below where I'll be pulling these clarifiers to kind of tie things up. Make sure you check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, best of luck to you in 2020. Bye.